There's so many worthwhile things to enjoy within Portland, but in this video, we're gonna focus in on some of the amazing things you can do within a short drive of Portland. Day trips or even short weekend stays. Lots of fun stuff, so stick around. Whether you want to be hiking deep through the wilderness or surfing some great waves, you can do all of it if you're living in the Portland area, simply because of our unique geographical location. I'm going to talk about several of those things in a second, but first, if you are thinking of moving to the Portland area, whether that's in the near or distant future, I would absolutely love to help with making that a smooth move and help you buy that perfect home. You'll find all my contact information right down below this video, so make sure you shoot me a call, a text, an email, or better yet, just snag some time on my calendar so that we can have a face-to-face conversation about your plan to move to the Portland area and figure out how I can help you get into that ideal home. So we're gonna start off pretty easy with a day trip that's less than an hour away. Within half an hour, you can drive down the scenic Columbia River Gorge for many insanely beautiful hiking trails, or you could just visit the absolutely stunning Multnomah Falls. Multnomah Falls is the most visited recreation site in the entire Pacific Northwest, fed by the underground waters of Larch Mountain. The flow of this majestic waterfall varies, but it is best in the winter and springtime. There's a few different hikes you can do in this area if you want to get some exercise in, but to view the falls is only a short walk from the parking lot. Next up is Willamette Valley wine country. Portland is at the top of the Willamette Valley, which stretches as far south as Eugene, and there are over 700 wineries in this area. Forgot a zero there. While there are several wineries within the city of Portland, if you imagine yourself wine tasting on a 100+ acre piece of land, overlooking the vineyards for as far as the eye can see and Mount Hood off in the distance, there are so many options within a 30-minute to hour-and-a-half drive. If wine tasting isn't your thing and you're sure you're going to be craving that coastal breeze, then fear not, you can just take a trip out to the Oregon coast and be at the ocean in under 2 hours. There's several great towns under 2 hours away. Canyon Beach is probably one of the most popular destinations close to Portland on the Oregon coast, with tons of cute shops and restaurants that you can go to, as well as great expansive beaches and some great surfing too. Just watch out for the sharks. Seaside and Rockaway Beach are also great options too, but there's great towns all up and down the Oregon coast. Some of my personal favorites are Oceanside with its stunning beach and unique landscape, and also its somewhat isolated feel. There's also Astoria, which is a historic town that sits on the mouth of the Columbia River in the Pacific. And there's Manzanito, which is a more laid-back and local-centric town, which are all still under 2 hours from Portland. But my absolute favorite town on the Oregon coast above the rest, which is a little bit longer of a drive, is called Yachats. It's just under 3 hours from Portland, but it is totally worth it. It's the perfect combination of stunning coastal nature, relaxing vibes in town, and great restaurants. Also, the Oregon coast is a great place to escape the occasional heat wave that occurs during the summertime in Portland. Or instead of going west to the ocean, you can head east to the mountains. In the wintertime, Mount Hood is a very popular destination for skiing and snowboarding, with 6 ski areas on the mountain. You will find runs ranging from beginner to expert here, but if you don't want to buy lift tickets, there's also many free snow parks in the area where you can take the kids sledding for the day, or if you don't have kids and you just want to go sledding by yourself, no judgment there. And in the summertime in the mountains, an absolute must-do if you're living in the Portland area is to go camping. The Mount Hood Wilderness is home to so many great campsites. Whether you want to go car camping, be camped out by a rural lake in the mountains, or go backpacking off the grid, there's virtually unlimited options here. My absolute favorite spot in the Mount Hood Wilderness is, well, I'm actually not going to tell you because I don't want to ruin the secret. Maybe if you reach out to me and I like you enough, I'll eventually tell you my secret. If you do plan to go camping in the summertime, I highly recommend booking a site in advance because let's be honest, Portlanders love to camp, and most of the good sites get booked up weeks or even sometimes months in advance. Seattle is also a great city, and it's only about 3 hours to the north of Portland. It's a bit bigger than Portland and has a bit more international options and amenities. And if you're a sports fan, you can catch the Mariners playing up there, or if you're a pro football team, you can go see the Seahawks, or just enjoy walking around a different city than you're used to. I think it's cool to have another major city that's so close to us. there's definitely a lot of similarities and differences between Portland and Seattle. And if you want to learn more about those, I actually made this video right here about exactly that. So go ahead and click here to watch that video next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you over there.